So yo, Will Smith had a performance at the BET Awards recently, and I was like, oh word, Will Smith made like, you know, dropped a song. I think he had one before that as well. I'm not sure. It seems like he's like really.
Is he dropping an album?
I don't know if he's dropping an album, but when I saw the performance, I didn't take it as he's back making music, like full on back. I just thought like, you know, maybe he's just, you know, had some free time, got in the studio real quick.
Yeah.
But nah, it seems like he's really out here, bro. Like he's really out here back making music.
Well, yeah, I see. It's called "You Can Make It."
Yeah,
he dropped
the performance
June 28th. Friday is a feature on it, and Sunday Service Choir. Okay.
And so now he got this track with Russ. Work of art featuring Russ. There's a video for it as well.
First rapper to win a Grammy.
Hey.
First rapper to win a Grammy, and he is here 2024 still rapping.
And still tap into that creative space that it takes to make music, you know?
Which one? I could be a movie actor.
Talented individual.
Artist.
Motivational speaker. Yeah, all the... You know,
anything,
like,
bro.
Shout out to Will Smith, bro.
Comedian.
Shout out to Will Smith, bro. Shout out to Will Smith.
It seems or looks, according to Apple Music, it looks like Jaden is also
on it as well. Okay,
his son.
But yeah, bro, let's check what they got, bro. Work of art featuring Russ. You said Jaden's on it as well.
That's what
did not know that, but yeah, bro.
Work of Art was the song where I found my voice. It was like.
Word?
That's how I want to sound. That's what I want to talk about. Wow. And it was like I had recorded probably 20 tracks before that. And there was, you know, the old constellation of ideas of who I thought I needed to be that was coming through in the music. And then Work of Art was the first one that was like
a moment of clarity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was like,
and we got to hear it. That's the one.
The fullness of who and what I actually am.
Yeah. I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me. I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
I am the paint, and I'm the brush, and I'm the canvas. I am a saint, but if you touch, I am a savage.
Damn.
I am a Libra, but I identify as a Cancer.
Okay.
I am the tongue, truth and the lie, both in tandem. I am the sun, and I'm the rain, and I'm the wind. I am for real, and I pretend. I am Musa, I am Jesus, I am Judas. I am the judge, I am the victim, and I'm the shooter.
He's saying duality, like, you know, the yin. He's talking that yin yang shit. He's balanced both sides. He said the victim and the judge, and the shooter, judge and okay. In terms of what he said at the beginning about finding his voice and his style, and then you hear this and how he started it. I like this flow, this delivery for him, like where he is in his career. I've heard a couple Will Smith songs, and some are cool, some are a vibe. Others it felt like damn, it's kind of forcing something in that way. This one sounds very natural, very unforced.
I like his first line specifically because it's a reference in the title, Work of Art, and he says, "I'm the paintbrush." I'm the paint. I'm the brush and the canvas. I'm everything. What I need to do, I'll do it.
I am the judge. I am the victim, and I'm the shooter. I'm in the Torah and the Quran and in the Bible. I am a shepherd. I am a leader and a disciple. I am the wretched and the blessed. I am the average. I am the shadow and I'm the light. I am the marriage.
I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me. I'm a work of art. Now they framing me.
When you look at art, it's about your perspective, right?
Yeah.
So he's saying he's all these things depending on scenario and also depending on the viewer's perspective. Saint, if you touch, I'm a savage. It clicked for me when the hook just came back in after he said all these things and goes, I'm a work of art. It could be wildly different depending on the perspective and also depending on context.
For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe, I'm a work of art. Baby, look at me, I'm a work of art. Now they framing me, painting in the dark. For the therapy, I'm a work of art. As I live and breathe.
My soul feels trapped like I'm riding the Bryson Tiller beats. On the road to inner peace, taking unfamiliar streets, trying to kill the beast.
Nah, I like the trap soul. Yeah. Shout out.
My soul feels trapped like I'm right into a Bryson Tiller beat.
Yeah.
Trap soul.
Yeah, it's tough.
On the road to inner peace, taking unfamiliar streets, trying to kill the beast, just made it grow more. My shadow's haunting me. What you think I'm driving a ghost for? Perception's POW. Voices in my head like we don't fuck with you. Ego is the poison, the cure is being uncomfortable. After the chaos comes certain clarity. Being a public figure is constant immersion therapy. Make sure that when you stare at me, every flaw is highlighted. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided by the fact that I'm human. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just know that you looking right.
Oh, Russ. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided. Sighted. It's crazy. Blindsided, like caught off guard, but blindsided. Yeah, that's tough. That's
and
tough.
Before that, you said make sure when you look at me or when you see me, every flaw is highlighted.
Yeah.
Like I'm not hiding nothing for you. This is what you get.
Hold on, this is tough. Russ talking.
Voices in my head like we don't fuck with you. Ego is the poison, the cure is being uncomfortable. After the chaos comes certain clarity. Being a public figure is constant immersion therapy. Make sure that when you stare at me, every flaw is highlighted. See yourself when you see me, instead of acting like you got blindsided by the fact that I'm human. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Just know that you looking right into a mirror when you judge me, you know.
As I live and breathe.
Ser una obra de arte para mí significa estar viva.
Una vez alguien me dijo que la gente se pasaba la vida intentando diferenciarse y que yo tenía la suerte de haber nacido ya diferente.
Como persona soy una, pero personalidades he tenido varias.
Quella parte di te che forse non ti piace, non sai se in realtà ti piace o no, perché devi tirarla fuori per sapere cosa succede.
El buscar querer encajar, pues yo creo que es en ese momento cuando me he sentido que no he sido yo al 100%.
En essayant de cacher donc ce sentiment d'insécurité et l'insécurité en général. Je ne veux pas que les gens me voient de cette façon.
To let go of my ego.
I was waiting on that one.
That's been my hardest lesson. It's kept me small for a long, long, long time.
Sword up to my neck again, I ain't holding my breath again. Head's heavy, that wears the crown, but I won't bow down unless I'm in. I'm a king, no denying this. Every limit, I'm defying it. Everybody wanna be a lion until it's time to do lion shit.
I'ma lead till I die. Follow me to the peace, through the fire. In my dreams, how to read on the horizon. What I see, mysteries, the surprises, the energy.
They tried to censor me, but then they sent for me. And I ain't come alone, I brought my symphony. My light, my love, my lap, my holy trinity.
You know, I love the first two lines. I am the paint, I am the brush, I am the canvas, right? And that first idea is like, no blame.
Right.
And then the second line, I am a saint, but if you touch, I'm a savage.
Right.
And I was never able to admit that before. And I think people are waking up to the idea of the absolute spiritual magic of this place.
No, it's just such an interesting thing, you know, where I am in my life and with the music right now.
Wow, look at this.
Kind of the exploration of the sameness of all of us, trying to find those connective aspects of humanity. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That man's on tour? What's that?
It looks like, yeah, right? Yeah, that's cool, man. Sounds like he's trying to well, not even sounds like he said it himself. There's parts of himself that he wasn't able to admit to himself at one point, and he's able to maneuver through that now. That's cool, bro. It's all about growth. Aside from that, definitely some esoteric concepts within the ideas that he's presenting. From a strictly music standpoint, I like the sound for him. And shout out to Russ coming through and adding like a current artist cosign to it to help to ease in, you know what I'm saying, for listeners of current music. But yeah, in terms of like the sound and the flow that he came with, I like it, bro. It was one of the more natural sounding recent Will Smith songs that I've heard.
Yeah. I wonder if Jaden had anything to do with him like getting back into this rap, into his rap career, and dropping new music. You mentioned it with people having different perspectives, and what was dope is that they did it in the video with people having different languages and basically saying that everyone is different in a way, and it's still. We're still working on ourselves. Yeah. We're still working on ourselves. We're all different, and whether it's a language barrier or race that's different. And then the last person was in English was dope. I wasn't expecting another verse from Will Smith, but he came back with force, bro. So
yeah, he definitely did.
And then his image as well with the chain. Yeah. I was like, oh, you rocking a chain?
Yeah, bro.
Looking like a rapper.
I peeped that too. I was like, oh yeah, he's a rapper. Now he got the Cuban on and shit.
And then Russ did his thing, bro. As always, he did his thing on here. I feel like he even went harder because he knew, hey, this might be a big deal for him. I'm linking up with maybe he watched Fresh Prince and now it's like, yo, what's happening? He went on tour. It looked like he was on there on tour, and the tour video, the footage was dope as well.
I appreciate that from Russ though, that he didn't he didn't decide to just chill, and just give like a basic, you know what I'm saying, whatever verse. Which like artists are prone to do in certain situations, like, you know, think of soundtrack, like albums for movies, or a bigger artist might do a thing for like a lesser known artist and they might decide to chill on it. This is a record where Russ could have said like, yo, not that he's not really a rapper, but he's just coming back, like I'ma chill on it. He decided not to. Like he rapped to like the best of his ability. He did what we know Russ to do, and that was dope. You mentioned something about during the video when the people were speaking, they spoke about working on themselves, and there was that. And in addition to that, working on themselves and also working to accept themselves. Like they mentioned that there's certain things that they had to just stop fighting and just accept about themselves, which is a dope concept as well.
Facts.
And it's important, bro, to not try to like be something that you're not, because you've spent your whole life struggling. And when you finally realize that you just gotta like let go, is what they mentioned, and just be you. It's like you'll feel a weight lifted off your shoulders, and you don't have to live up to a pretense anymore, which is dope.
Accepting it, bro.
Yeah, bro. The concept is an interesting one that Will brought for sure.
A work of art, accepting that you're different. And just moving with it. A lot of people would just especially me, for example. Perfect example is me. When I started getting this vitiligo, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna. I stopped going to church because of this shit. I was fighting this, bro. Fighting this. It just takes one moment, whether it's you realizing it or someone else pointing it to you.
Perspective shift.
For you to be like, you know what? Yeah, I am different.
Like, rock that shit.
No one's like me. No one's like me, and so that was a good thing to point out.
Yeah, it's dope. It does feel like we're seeing like a resurgence of Will Smith in certain ways. Whether it's through the movies and the acting, or he continues this music thing, it does feel like there's been like a new, like we're in a new era of Will Smith. So I'm looking forward to see where he goes with it and what that means for him.
An album,
you know, yeah, bro. So that is it's interesting to see for sure. But yeah, appreciate the video, appreciate the concept of it. It's something. It gave us a lot to think about,
layers
for sure. And it was dope.